Well, the impact of Maze of the Master is finally happening. Well, make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. So, Odon had a top over the weekend. Actually, everybody clap for it. I've seen 2 Odon reports so far. One of them was out of a regional. And guess what? The thing I warned everybody about, it was going to take one top for Odon to spin these cards up to the moon. And it's already happening. I saw last judges were hitting the $8 mark with about 20 some plus listings of them today, which is yeah, kind of funny actually, because what was it, on Saturday you could buy a play set of Man with the Mark for $7 a piece. You could buy the other secret rare you need for the deck at 7s. It was 21. Last judges were 3s. Varutus, or the final verdict, or whatever it was, the counter trap card, was very cheap. Unfortunately, that is no longer the case out here. So, I believe now with price adjustments, I'm pretty sure Man with the Marks are 10s. Congratulations. You're looking at 50, 80, maybe over. I mean, it was $70 to get a core on Friday, so pretty decent fluctuation out here, everybody. Your takeaway from this, I'm assuming as the later half of the week goes, that we'll see a little bit of a calm down on the particulars of the Odon deck. A lot more people will be getting their cases today. You'll see the fluctuations probably calm down as the weekend or the week goes. Should you be picking up this stuff? Saturday was a good time to look at picking up the stuff. The weekend dip did its job, and you know this always happens when you have a deck that has success. It's going to happen. Congratulations to your QCR of the week that got bought out because of Odon. Winged Dragon of Raw Quarter Centuries. Come on, everybody, let's clap. You know, these Egyptian gods, these things started off so cheap. We saw that in the very beginning stages. Hardly nobody wanted to pick them up. Everybody started to go after all the other cards. And I had a momentary lapse in believing in the collector's market for what it is. I was like, I mean, these Egyptian gods, they were very populated for so long, actually, out of Bonanza. And then time actually did its job, and we're left with, well, somebody told me over the weekend they saw the Winged Dragon Raw hit $100. I can't confirm that because I wasn't looking at QCR Raws over the weekend, but as of filming this, there were 3 listings, one at $65. Now, I'm not spending $65 on a Winged Dragon Raw, but because of the Odon deck, once again, you got people that are looking at this going, oh my gosh. You know, like, oh man, thanks, that's so cool. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it is so cool. Yeah, brother. Slifer was all, actually, come to think about it, Platinum Raws were also going up. I guess I should also give a quick side note here. I'm sure you guys saw the short about Platinum Secret Rare Heavy Storms being affected. A lot of this has to do with, like, competitively future viability. You know, the whole ban list, hee ha ha, you know, it's gonna happen. You know, things are happening. I mean, yeah. They are happening right now. I'm not going out and I'm not picking up Winged Dragon Raws. I'm going to be honest with you at this point in time. I think this stuff is, it's too much money right now to want to be, you know, just tossing around and risking losing out. Purulia. All right, so I sat down this morning too because I was looking at the Odon stuff. I was just shaking my head. I'm like, what's going on here? Well, evidently, guess what? Purulia's went underneath 15 listings today for the reprint, and everybody out here that was looking at the price points going, wow, you know, I'm never going to pay that. Yeah, well, come to find out, people need Mulcharmies. Come to find out, it was short printed, and Konami just absolutely wanted to make sure that nobody, and I mean nobody, would get the chance to really enjoy a lot of this. So that's kind of where we've been left right now, everybody. we're in a shit sandwich with Purulia. All right, yeah, Purulia, it did get reprinted, but it's so cool that you got to go out and buy pretty much a whole case of Maze the Master to get 2 of them. And last I checked, the only thing in Maze the Master worth a damn was 7 Tachyon, and then Purulia. Yeah, that's awful, man. When a set is propped up by 2 cards. But the good news, everybody, if you want some Purulias, you're going to be spending plus $35 here, I would say. As of filming, like I said, you were over 30 at this point in time. It was looking like it was about 32, 33. And when you have such a shift around in numbers, it doesn't really matter if the card's seeing an excess amount of play or not. People want their staples. People are like, oh, hey, reprints, thanks. I'll go ahead and I'll rush out, spend the $90, and pick them up. Not getting bamboozled by not buying the card again. So, your market, yeah, it's, it really is kind of hilarious to see. Dominus Impulse. All right, so Impulse was actually a pretty big surprise out of the weekend here. It's not that I've seen Impulse moving around right now. It's how much play I've seen in the meta with this card. When you have a card that everybody's honestly just kind of fearful of a reprint right now, the next place that they're gonna, really have to put this is, Banana or Stampede, I guess. But whether or not they choose to dump it in there, or they save it for battles, or then they make you wait for 10s. The problem right now is this is a high meta play card that we have really no info on what's going on with. And that kind of puts us in an interesting position right now. I don't want to say that you want these right now, but the problem right now is it's such an impactful card on the meta. Impulse waking back up and actually seeing play. That's a thing. So you're gonna have to make a decision on this one, especially with national season starting up. Do you think that they're gonna see a reprint for this sometime soon? Do you think that Konami's gonna choose not to approach this? I don't have an answer for you. I'm impressed with how this card has fluctuated in the market for the last couple weeks. It has been such a big ride, just watching it hammer down more and more and more. Yeah. Also, you guys remember when Impulsing the Ice was absolutely bad and nobody wanted to play it, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, actually, stopping other key effects in the meta with this actually makes it a little bit more appeasable. Yeah, that was, a month and a half ago where we had that talk. LOB boxes. This was a pleasant surprise to me. We have sales data on boxes over $200 for the reprint Legend of Blue Eyes boxes. Now, for those of you that have forgotten, the LOB reprint boxes, they were $140 for the longest time. We were cruise controlling. Nothing was really happening, but the problem was we were not seeing a repopulation of those $140 boxes. I mean, a few people would toss up cases, take the free money, because I think they spent, like $50 on those boxes. And then, boom, where'd they go? The consumers were absorbing the boxes, and that's why you saw an explosion of these pretty much over the weekend. I think this is permanent. I don't think you're going to see LOB boxes underneath that point ever again for these. So, yeah, $240 for a box of LOB for the reprint. Y'all are wild, and I appreciate the collector's side of the market, because you never would have thought that this would happen anytime soon, but I think we've been 2 years into this now, and you're finally seeing that uptick. So, man, that's a lot of weird things over the week here. But I mean, meta happens, meta comes, meta goes, but a little bit more surprising than most. Now, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out.
Patrons!
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.